Podcast number 8.
Yes. So this podcast, we're going to try a lot of different things. There's a fly on there, of course. All right, so this podcast, we are going to go backstory, stories, niches, and
Just
mindset.
personal stories, personal.
Yes. So we have questions written down
Our
for
younger
us.
selves, we're going in the past a little bit here.
So y'all stay tuned for it. We're going to try our best here to do our best. And yeah, so we have questions written down. Y'all going to like this one. Y'all been asking for a lot, so here y'all go. All right, so my question to you is...
All right, we're doing me first. All right.
Yes, we're going to do you first this time.
All right, sounds good.
Why did you decide to lose fat?
For fat, why did I used to, to lose weight in general? I used to go to the pool and the beach when I was younger. I'd take my shirt off. And then, everybody used to make fun of me. I used to have tits. People would, poke at my tits. Oh, he has titties. Oh, they used to poke at my, little stomach fat. And I couldn't walk around confidently unless I was, flexing my abs, walking around, flexing my abs, flexing my back. Because I looked I thought I looked decently good just flexing my abs, walking around, sucking my stomach. And it would just hurt so bad. I had to make a change, okay? I wasn't confident in myself. I didn't even look good, okay? As soon as I lost the weight, the confidence went through the roof, okay? So the hard work in the gym, the hard work tracking your calories, eating right, eating healthier foods, it pays off. That's where the confidence comes from, and that's why I lost weight.
Like that.
All right. All right, let's get that over. Question number 1. Why did you decide to gain weight?
The reason why I decided to gain weight in the first place is because people used to make fun of me a lot in class and in life. People used to call me bird chest. People used to call me the skinny kid, the twig, a stick. People would call me everything in the book.
Yeah, I'll call you twig too.
And yeah, so everybody would just make fun of me. It was a problem that had to been solved, and it forced me to get in shape because everybody kept talking shit upon shit about me. Mm-hmm. And it sucked because I was trying and I wasn't seeing any results, and just people kept calling me and just kept dragging me down more and more, but I didn't give up. And yeah, now we're here now. But if people will make fun of you for who you are now, but not who you're going to be in the future, I could say.
Yeah.
So they can make fun of you now. Yeah, you're going to be the skinny kid, but in 1 year from now, you're going to be a completely different person. So that's what I say for that.
All right, good question.
That's a good one.
Good answer.
How did you gain confidence in yourself even though you were a quiet kid?
Even though so for sure, in middle school, high school, I was for sure a quiet kid because elementary school, because when I moved from Pennsylvania to Florida, I was homeschooled for a few years, so I didn't really socialize too much. I was a lot of video games, a lot of just fucking stuff my face with food, being a fat ass, So how I got over being a quiet kid was just gaining confidence over time. It's just when I lost the weight, that's the main reason why I gained confidence. Is when I got in shape, I started lifting weights, I felt more confident in myself, so my presence, everything, I just felt more confident, and I started talking to more people, and that's the main reason. I just lost weight, I felt more confident in myself. That's how I stopped being so quiet.
Good question. Good answer.
Yeah. All right. Oh gosh.
Whew.
How did you get over a porn addiction and get rid of lust? Gosh dang it.
The main reason how I overcame a porn addiction in the first place is because I knew I had an addiction once I couldn't go throughout the day without it.
Yeah.
I had to make a change because I was the kid from a young age that would just watch porn every day, twice a day to 3 times a day. And that messes up your brain. It's basically like a drug that messes up your brain completely. And so I realized, damn, I have to make a change. And so when I stopped watching that, yeah, I relapse sometimes, but then I realized I just got to stop it completely. Because if you cut out all distractions in your life, you become a better person and you become more healthier in the mind and in real life. And you're a lot more clear. Because when you're watching that stuff, you're very foggy in the mind. You're like, oh, what the hell? Yeah. But if you cut that out, you're so clear-headed in the mind that you're like, holy shit, I made a change. So that's what I can say for that. And the next one was video games.
I didn't talk about video games.
Which one was it? Porn and lust. Oh, lust.
Lust, yeah.
So, and lust, I'd say for lust, is the most important thing. A lot of guys go through lust in their life is because they worry about the wrong things in life. They worry about the women. They don't worry about themselves. Mm-hmm. If you worry about yourself and overcoming obstacles in your life, lust will go away. But if you worry about lust and you worry about conquering lust more than any other goal, the lust is going to stay. But if you don't worry about it in your mind and you don't think about women at all, just worry about your goals, the lust will go away. Yeah, every guy has lust, but can you control it, or are you going to let it control you?
Yeah.
There you go. That was a good answer, right?
It was a good answer, yeah.
Good answer.
I like that.
How did you overcome scarcity with girls?
Yeah, so when I was younger, this was a huge thing. I could not talk to no girls. You can ask anybody.
Uh-huh.
Anybody knew me, I could not talk to no girls, nobody in high school. Middle school, high school, the worst person with girls, okay? How I get over that was I stopped watching girls twerk on YouTube, twerk on TikTok, twerk on Instagram, all these freaking thirst traps, scroll, thirst traps, okay? I stopped watching that. I stopped watching porn. I told myself I can't watch this stuff anymore. So it forced me to get out in the world and start talking to some real girls, okay? You're not gonna feel comfortable at first, but get out there. Go on a date or two. Go talk to some girls. Go have some talking stages, okay? Just get yourself out there. Like, get out of your comfort zone. That's the only way you're gonna be able to pass that. So just get rid of the social. It's not real. It's not real love. It's not real lust. Get rid of that. And then in real life, you implement it in real life and get out of your shell and start talking to real girls, okay? That's what really comes in for me. That's what helped me.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yep. All right, so question number 3, I believe.
Yeah.
How did you gain weight even with a high metabolism? 'Cause yeah.
I'll give you all a breakdown of this. You don't have a fast metabolism. You just don't eat much. I thought when I was younger, I had a fast metabolism because I would always never gain weight. In reality, I was just eating nothing at all. I was just eating two meals a day, which you can't do. You have to eat 3 to 4 to 5 meals a day to gain any type of muscle, any type of weight. If you're only eating 2 meals a day, you're gonna plateau. That's why you say fast metabolism. It's basically just a cover-up to say, I don't eat that much, really. I don't eat at all. A fast metabolism doesn't exist. You only make it exist is because you want a cover-up for where your actual problem actually is, which is you don't eat that much.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's what I say for
Good
that.
answer, yeah. Good.
How did you stop caring what other people think about you?
Yeah, so that was a tough one. Like, if anything I did, I'd always care what people think about me, like in school. That's like the main reason why I was so quiet, because I always like thought about like a lot before I actually spoke, because like, oh, what if they think this about me, this and that, or whatever. But the main thing is, like, when I went to the gym, I used to think like, oh, what if these people care, like, if I have a bad form, what if these people think that I look fat or look ugly. But you just have to go in the gym. Like, as soon as you get there, people are there to self-improve themselves. No one's there to make fun of nobody, okay? In the gym, everyone's just self-improving themselves. No one's making fun of nobody. And if they do make fun of you, they're just a loser. Don't worry about them, okay? Just go past that. But when you go to the gym, no one's there to make fun of you. They're there to get better. I mean, that's the only reason why. So that's how I think about that.
Good. It's number 4. Oh, God.
That's a good question.
Got that one.
Oh, yeah, that's not the last question. So stay tuned for the last question. The last
No,
question,
that's crazy.
that'll be a good one. The last question will be a good one.
That's crazy. I don't know how we're going to straight face with that one. We're going to try this.
So how do you get rid of a video game addiction, and how did that help you?
So, video game addiction is the worst thing you can do as a man. If you get addicted to video games, you will, it's, say that question again. I'm going to word that different. Say that question again.
How do you get rid of your addiction of video games? And how did that help you?
So, how I got over video game addiction was by just stop worrying about upgrading a character that's in a video game. I started worrying about upgrading my character in reality, which is me. If you worry about you're upgrading your character in a game more than yourself, then you're not going to be successful in life. But if you worry about upgrading yourself in real life, you'll be the man that you are in the video game, but just in reality. So you have the cars you want in the game, you'll have it in real life. You'll have everything you want from that game in real life if you just focus on yourself. If you focus on other things and playing a pixel fucking game, then you're not going to be anywhere in life.
Yeah.
So to get over a video game addiction, just simply start upgrading yourself in real life. Start reading books. Start going to the gym. Start networking. Just start doing the simple things in life that are going to help you grow as a man. And what was the second part of that question?
And how did that help you?
And how did it help me? It helped me socialize more. It helped me get out of my house and get to the gym. It helped me become the man I am today.
Touch some grass, yeah.
Yeah, it actually helped me touch some grass for once. I actually got some sun for once, which a lot of people don't realize that video games is a big problem in this day and age. You cannot play
Big
video
time
games.
waster.
The time you spent, an hour you spent on video games is an hour you can make money on the internet
Go to
or
the
in
gym.
real life or anywhere in general. You can make money doing the same exact time you do on the video games, holding a controller. You could be holding a phone and making money. So that's what I'd say for that one.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how I'm going to clip that up. I'm going to try to clip that up.
Son.
I wish it wasn't cold out. Do you ever feel a sense of shame when you don't make your own expectations?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like for like daily expectations, yeah, huge. But there's also like expectations like weekly expectations, monthly expectations, yearly expectations, and all that. But daily expectations, like daily goals, daily tasks, yeah, for sure. If I don't finish that in the day, I won't even go to sleep until I finish my goals every day. Like it could be 12 at night, and I don't get my shit done. I'll stay up to 3 in the morning until I get my shit done. It's just how it is. I have to get it done. That's why I don't procrastinate anymore. Procrastinating is the root of all evil, in my opinion. When I stopped procrastinating, it was a game changer. I talked about this like last night in my story, but it's a game changer. Just stop procrastinating, get your shit done when you can, and don't be lazy and leave it off to the end of the day because you're just gonna like have this empty feeling in yourself because you didn't do something where you're like, oh, I could have been better, but I didn't do it. So just get it done. That's how I say that.
No, I would add on to that. It's like basically what you're saying is procrastination is the root of all evil. It's a true statement. If you procrastinate, the amount of time you procrastinate is the amount of time you can get shit done. If you worry about procrastinating, you're gonna procrastinate till you're 60, and then you realize, oh shit,
Time flew by. Like,
time
oh, shit.
flew by like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Now I'm 60, sitting in a fucking wheelchair, or not in shape, on fucking
Yeah,
an oxygen
I'll get with
tank.
like people that are fat. Like if you're fat, like and you're 20 years old, you need to change. Like get it done now. Don't procrastinate until you're 50 years old when you're about to die and have all these health problems. Get it done now before it's too late.
And think about the money you spent, the money you can make while you're young. A lot of people get this misconception too. Is like, oh, I don't have to work out. I can be in shape. If you don't work out and you get the money, you're gonna have to spend all that money on getting healthy. So why don't you get healthy while getting your money? You know what I mean? Like. All right. Let's get to the question.
The question you guys have been waiting for right here. This is what, if you guys are watching right now, stay tuned for this.
We've been trying to do this one forever. It's so freaking hard to say.
All right, Grant. So, how did you grow up without a father figure? Sorry, I don't. You left before I did, so it's not fucked up. Okay.
All right, one more time. Say it one more time.
How did you grow up without a dad, a father figure?
So, I'll give you all a backstory on this one. So, when I was 4, my dad left us. When we moved from California as a year, my dad left us. And that had made me realize since a young age, as I had to grow up quick in this world, I had to start learning things a lot of people have to learn later in life. I had to learn earlier in life. I had to learn about money, bills, everything. So I grew up pretty fast as a young kid, which it sucks, but it's also a good thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Because if your father's not there, you don't have no masculine role model. So it's hard to become that masculine role model yourself without that person there. Mm-hmm. And when I realized I have to be my own masculine figure, I realized, okay, I have to make changes. That's when I stopped watching porn. I stopped playing video games. I started just worry about myself getting my physique on point because nobody's there is gonna help me but myself. Mm-hmm. I didn't have that person there to be like, oh, you need to go harder. I had to make myself go harder. I had to make myself clear-minded. I had to make myself stop watching porn and all that. Yeah. I had no one else there to help I could talk to as a man to be like, okay, what do I do in this situation? I had to figure this shit out on my own. So for anybody out there, the one thing I can tell you, all advice I can give you is literally just focus on yourself. It's just find ways to improve yourself, as in like physique-wise, money-wise, cutting out porn, cutting out video games. So if you guys can cut that out and you can grow up as a man, you'll be good. That's the one thing I can say for that. So
that's good. Is that all the questions, or are you more?
I think if I can give one more, I want to say one more.
I
want to give you one more. One more good one.
I'll give you one more good one right now.
What would you got?
So, if you would go back in the past,
that's a good one.
Say like your 15, 16-year-old self, what advice would you tell that skinny kid to become a better version of himself, how to become a better man?
So first step, eat more,
okay.
Obviously. Give it simple, well not simple, but I'll give it that is that one advice I would give my younger self, 15, 16, is eat more, get in shape, listen to people that talk about money. Don't just scroll on TikTok all day, and don't just sit around people that have nothing going on in their life. Because a lot of people this day and age don't have anything going on with their life. And if you try to tell them big dreams to small-minded people, it turns your mind into a small-minded person. But if you have big dreams, talk to big-minded people, and then they'll help your dreams come true. But if you have to understand is that as a young man, you have to just grind your ass off. There is no room for, let me play video games for a little. Let me watch TikTok for a little bit. No, it's grind, dog. The quicker you learn this shit, the quicker you grow as a man, and the quicker you start making the life you want happen. So, I'll put that back and ask a question on you. It's like, what would you tell your 15-year-old to 16-year-old self to do different and become better at?
I wouldn't change too much because you learn the process when you grow up. But if I had to tell myself something, I would tell myself, stop wasting your time playing video games. Stop wasting your time trying to chase girls. I would tell myself that because that's a big thing. I would always which also I don't regret it either because when I was chasing girls, I forced myself to get in shape to start talking to girls to become more attractive. So these are the goods and there's bads and good about it. I don't know. So that's one thing. But video games, yeah, cut that shit out. I wish I never played video games. I'm sorry to say that, but go outside, go play with your friends in the neighborhood. That's what I used to do sometimes. Just go outside, go have some fun, go do some shit.
And I'll tell you, every man right now should pick up one book in his life about money. One book. It could be Think and Grow Rich. It could be The Laws of the 48 Powers. Just pick one book up. I don't care how old you are right now. As long as you can read. That would help. As long as you can read words from a book,
Yeah.
please read one book in your life about money. And especially, I would recommend you read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That book will teach you so much about how to become a millionaire. And yeah, so
It just mainly better habits.
oh my God,
Yeah.
man. And so, I'll give you a prime example. Every time we talk now, and we talk about anything, we're like, I think we could take a little bit of time off. We realize we're 3 feet from gold. We gotta stay on it. So, there's a couple things in there that you'll take with you in life that will help you grow and become successful in life. But you have to take that chance and read that book.
Yeah, if you're someone like me though that hates reading books, listen to an audiobook because that's
There you
what
go.
I had to do sometimes because I can't sit down. My attention span is too small to sit down and read a book. I can't do that shit. I'll forget what I read about. But if I'm on the go, I'm at the gym. If I put the book in my ear, put your earbuds in, whatever, listen to the book while you work out, while you I wouldn't say drive. That's I do it, but it's not really good for you.
Don't do that.
Don't do that shit, but I do it sometimes. Or if you have Bluetooth, connect to your radio shit.
There
whatever.
you go.
Yeah, do that shit.
But definitely
don't put your earbuds in.
don't do
Fucking
that.
get in a car crash. I probably will one day, but oh well.
Okay, don't say that. Think positive. All right, but like I said, guys, is read one book in your life. Whether that might be just read something that's knowledgeable that can take with you the rest of your life, that can help you make money, learn better how to network better, how
Or
to
watch some
speak more
podcasts.
yeah. Oh, podcasts. Another thing, watch podcasts. Oh my God, listen to
Watch podcasts about people you want to become.
Yes.
That's all I got to say for that.
Don't listen to podcasts about old people that talk about random shit.
The Democrats and the Republicans.
Don't talk about anything about politics. Just don't listen to anything about politics.
That shit's
ever.
not gonna. It's not gonna.
If you're not becoming a politician, you don't need to worry about that shit. You need to worry about stacking your bread up. Because anybody become a millionaire at a young age. It's just, do you put the work in now to do it? That's the only thing I say is if you don't take your time wisely and use it wisely and go for more in life, you won't have it.
Yeah.
So that'll pretty much wrap up the podcast today. It's
Yep.
pretty good. So, like I said,
Leave a comment for any more questions. We can talk about it in the podcast, next podcast. Leave a comment down below. So.
yeah, leave a comment. And I hope you guys enjoy the podcast and get podcast number 9 rolling on the way.
Out next week.
We might be in Miami by next week. You never know. But I'll see y'all there. Y'all love you guys and become millionaires.
Yep. Don't jack off.
Okay. I guess we say that.